Hi, everyone. Emily Cavey from the marketing department here at Harford Mutual Insurance Group. Today, I am joined by Maureen Arnold. She is our production underwriter for Eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and she is celebrating a big milestone anniversary, 30 years. Congratulations, Maureen.
Thank you, Emily. I can't believe it's been 30 years. It feels more like 12, maybe.
Yeah. Just been almost three times as many.
Mhm.
That's good. So Maureen, I just wanted to take some time and ask you a couple questions to reflect back on the past 3 decades. I know that seems weird, but 3 decades here with the company. And I just want to get right into it. What is it about Harford Mutual that you love so much that you've been here for 30 years?
I've just always appreciated the work-life balance. That's always been my whole career, like from when I had little kids till now that I have an old dad. Not that he needs a lot of help, but I do need to be available occasionally for him. And I just really appreciate that they respect me enough to think that that's important. I really like that. But most of all, it's just the people. And they've changed over the decades, as you can imagine, but they're all still great. And it's just really nice to work with for a team effort all the time. It's not a me situation. And
Mhm.
I just really appreciate that. I've had some issues. My husband had a bone marrow transplant in 1997. I had a
Mhm.
really sick child in 2004 that required me both times to have to take off, and nothing was ever a problem, and when my mother was sick, the same thing. So I just am
Mhm.
really grateful for their support, both, with time off if needed,
Mhm.
and also just for their emotional support and friendship, beyond what a job would normally provide. And I'm just
Right.
so grateful for that. And I don't think you find that in very many places. And that's
Yeah.
what makes Harford Mutual a special place to work, for sure, is the people, for sure.
So tell me, what are some causes that you care about?
I would say the cause that means the most to me and really touches my heart is I work with the Bethel Mission, which is in Philadelphia. It's the hungriest zip code in the city of Philadelphia. I belong to a Presbyterian church, and I met a woman named Grace Marable through my work with women's ministries. And we've gotten to be friends, and I run a coat drive for her every year and collect about 300 coats. I was really
Mm.
grateful. Several people from Harford Mutual and some of our agents contributed coats to me for that every year. And then for one of our community service days, several of the marketing reps, we go there, and we're on a day when they hand out food bags. They get food from an
Mm.
organization called Phil Abundance, which is leftover food that they did not need from restaurants that's still,
Mm.
and then they get bags of canned goods, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and meat. And she has about 70 to 80 clients, they're called, that come
Mhm.
to collect it. And then we also make them a sandwich and a beverage and like a little treat to take when they come to pick up their bag.
Oh,
So
that's great.
that's what we do. And I help out with that periodically throughout the year. And we do several collections at our church
Mhm.
that I spearhead throughout the year too, besides the coats. We also
Yeah.
do a hat and gloves and an underwear and sock drive
Mhm.
as well. So
Oh, that's amazing, and, um, I think it's great that other Harvard Mutual employees have been able to get involved with it as well and, join you in your efforts, so that's
yeah, and
great.
it's a great day for us to spend time together because we're most of the time
Right.
out. We're not together. It's a very
Mhm.
solo kind of a job sometimes. So
Right.
that makes it fun. And then I help out at my college, which is not
Mhm.
that far from here as well. So we
Okay.
do a few things with the business department there.
Okay, Maureen, so you've been here for 30 years. If you had to pick one thing, what would you say is your proudest achievement that you've had?
I think it's kind of two things. I hate to say
Okay,
that, but
that's fine.
so I think when maybe 12 years ago, I was asked to kind of give up my Pennsylvania team and shift pretty east to New Jersey, which was a totally new territory. And I had a couple people say, "Why do you want to do that? Like you don't know what's going to happen. You're successful at what you're doing." And I said, "Well, I'm looking forward to the challenge."
Mhm.
And I was excited for that. And it's turned out to be a great we've grown there year in and year out, and the
Yeah.
relationships that we've been able to build there with our agent partners has been great. And we just have been so successful there. And I'm really proud of that. But I think the other thing that kind of ties into that is that even after 30 years, I can still make an impact and I can still learn and I can still be successful. And, you know, I know some people that are at this stage of their career or their life and they're like not really in cruise, they're kind of like in cruise control.
Mhm.
And I still like the challenge and I like that I can
Yeah.
still have that. And I am that you can kind of stay current, if that makes sense. And I think having children in their 20s makes me have to do that, but it's a good way to learn how to do that. Even if I may be a
Mhm.
little challenged sometimes, I still am grateful that I get to do that every day and I get to do what I love. And I really love my job. And that is a gift because that doesn't happen very often. And then I'm teary
Yeah.
eyed when I say that.
Yes.
But we are
Well,
so fortunate. I feel very
yeah.
fortunate, very fortunate.
Well, thank you so much, Maureen, for taking time to chat with me today. I just want to say congratulations again on 30 years, and we're so happy to have you as part of our Harford Mutual family.
Thank you so much. I'm proud to be a part of such a great group, really. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Okay, bye bye.